gonna stab your body with my general.
You're about to see the history of Australian crawl from 1980 to 1985 on video. This is called Crawl File of Video, and it's really exciting. We've just seen them all, and it's really, well, the first ones were a bit embarrassing, but it's really interesting. I've gone grey watching them all over the time from 1980, especially beautiful people. But it's really interesting. We had a really good time doing them, or most of them, and you'll hear a few stories from various videos as we go along. We were, what's the word, sponsoring Bells Beach Surfing Contest. And that was the presentation night that we played at. It was only about 200 people, which was just the people that were involved in it and the committee of the surf riders. And we used one of the guys that was a friend of ours that's half of the rich kids. And it was just like a live film clip. And there's a lot of violence on this because outside they wouldn't let the public in. It was just the surfers and everybody. And so the police arrived and there was a lot of fights outside and stuff. So it was good. It was great.
It was done up in Surfers Paradise and it was done in spring, and we're all pretty pale, but we had to kind of look healthy for the clip because it had to have that summer kind of feel, and we were all supposed to look as though we were, part of the environment, so to speak. So I went to, ended up going to Solarium trying to get a suntan for the thing, which didn't really work. And we went up there 3 days earlier trying to get lying in the sun, trying desperately to get a suntan.
That film clip was the most stylised film clip we've ever done. And I like it. It's my favourite film clip out of all the ones we've done. I thought it was very cleverly done. I mean, the car, it does, it's a great film clip for the car, but the way the lighting was used and the effects and like the windscreen wipers on the car with Simon playing and things like that were really good. Very clever. Very moody and haunting.
I remember we had to get up really early and I had a migraine. And then we had to go down to, really early, it was about 9 o'clock or something, or 10 o'clock for me. We had a late night and I had a really bad headache. And then we had to go down into the centre of Sydney and get on top of a building, play really loud music and gyrate in front of all these people and pretend we're having a really good time and play guitar when we're mining. Which was a little embarrassing, I guess. But it was all right once we started doing it, but everyone was hanging out these windows and from all the buildings, all the office blocks. But I don't know, it was kind of a pretty weird thing to be doing at 10 o'clock in the morning in the middle of Sydney with a migraine headache, playing really loud music and gyrating, but I guess it worked.
There's the house it was made in, you can still see it. It's when you go over the Glebe Island Bridge, I think. They've actually renovated it now. When we made the clip, it was a shell, just a shell of a house, and all the floorboards were gone, and there's all this cough mixture. All these teenagers have been going down there with, they'd obviously stolen a whole box full of cough mixture, and they'd been, drinking that and getting out of it in this house, and there was just this ramshackle